I wanted 5 babies before we started this whole thing. And then we had one, and I was like, whoa, this is wild.
Yeah. I know you mentioned before about, I'm sure you get this question all the time. I do too, about, wanting to expand your family even more. Do you just want to enjoy this time with Drew for now for a little bit longer? Or are you guys planning on, doing it back to back?
Wow, Christina. Wow.
I feel like it was around the 1 year mark, which was a month ago, that we finally were like, okay, we feel like ourselves again. We're ready to kind of go down that route. Yes, we've talked about it. Yes, we've talked to my OB, and we've gotten the green light. We would love a baby anytime. So.
Yeah. Oh, good. Well, I wish you guys nothing but how do you feel about that?
I'm pumped. Yeah. The first couple months I was like, I wanted 5 babies before we started this whole thing. And then we had one, and I was like, whoa, this is wild.
Yeah.
But then pretty quickly I was like, actually, let's just knock them out back to back.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited.
What would you say was the most challenging and the most rewarding part of this past year for you both?
I think the most challenging part, just having it be our first child.
Yeah.
I think the kind of, I don't want to say tension, but the whole lifestyle change of your marriage and as a family is a lot. And it's almost like you have to redate your spouse and refigure out what life looks like. And I think that's just a huge life shift that took, you're bringing home a newborn baby. So you have no idea what to do. Mm-hmm. You're sleep deprived, you're hormonal, you're everything. And then on top of that, you're trying to still maintain the same relationship that you had before a child. So I think that just life change was probably the hardest for me.
Sure.
But a year in, I feel like we've kind of figured it out.
Definitely.
Yeah, I feel like, and I want to use this word gently, but and you probably know this, a baby is pretty disruptive, right? To a lifestyle, to your routines. Yeah. And so I feel like the hardest part is just having that identity shift of realizing that, okay, I need to be responsible now because this person depends on me, and now I need to be more responsible with my time so that I can love my wife the way she needs to be loved. And so there's just a bunch of kind of moving parts that you have to readjust to and acclimate to, and it takes a couple months, but I think we're making it.
Yeah. I think that's so important for you to say that, you have to almost kind of redate your spouse, because you lose yourself and each other in the midst of all this newborn haze, because you're so focused on, learning all about this little person that you really do have to take the time and be like, okay, we have to focus on each other. And I think that's really important.
Yeah, we started this thing literally the week we came home from the hospital, where we do date night every single Thursday. And I think we've missed in this past year 1 or 2. Mm-hmm. But it's just we promised each other in the hospital that no matter what, we had to make each other the priority over our daughter. Mm-hmm. Because if we do that, it would allow us to be better parents. And if we have a good relationship, we can be good parents to her. So every single week we try to we have a babysitter, we take a step back. During COVID, it's been my mom, or grandma and grandpa. Mm-hmm. But we try to prioritize our relationship and make sure things are good there before we can both go on and parent our daughter together.